Alright, fellas, and welcome.
Over here and nail me.
And welcome to episode 6 of Full Throttle. Alright, let's see. There's like a little trick to this. No matter how, no matter how close you get to this guy, no matter what angle you approach at, they'll always keep you away. So you got to, you actually need to figure out a way to get on this ramp. And on that.
That car stalled when I bounced off the roof. Looks like these babies have a glass jaw.
Then you have to knock this over.
I can't avoid these other cars forever.
I know, I'm on the way. You gotta try this guy into this guy over. What the hell? I had to use that green car somehow. Maybe just gotta avoid him. Oh! Yeah, you notice that an orange car always kind of positions itself so you can hit him. Try and push this sucker over to no, come on. I guess he gets control of the car back after a certain point. Huh. Whenever he hits them, so maybe I need to push him off the ledge. Come on! This is great gameplay. Well, sometimes this is just what happens when you try and combine a action game to an adventure game, at least from the 90s. I'd say it's bad, it's just a little awkward. Okay. There you go. There you go. There you go. Gotta get him through. We guess we need this guy to get over there, and then me to no. Yep. Push it, push it, push it, push it. Turn it, turn it, turn. Alright, there we go. Now, we should be able to drive back and then turn.
Okay, Boom Boom Brothers. It's all over.
Yeah!
Get him. What are you doing? Are you taking a nap? Idiots.
Okay, Mo. Time for our big finale.
Do it.
Do it.
Now that's an explosion, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Can't see any survivors yet. Let's give him a hand, folks. That looks painful. We really should put him out right away, but what a show, huh? Still no sign of Miss Morley.
Miss Morley.
Man, quit clowning around and make a diversion.
I am a diversion.
No offense, but we need a bigger one. The bike is guarded.
Who cares about the bike?
Mo says it's important, so we're not leaving without it.
All right, I'll see what I can do, but I'm burning at both ends here.
Sitting here having a combo. There you go. Start setting fire to the place.
Well, we should put him out, don't you think? Well, okay, you heard of Avenger. Well, folks, it looks like the party's getting old. The stadium seems to be catching fire. Let's all remain calm and... Yeah, you're right. Derby's over. Run for your lives!
Finally. Now, squish that firefly while he's hot.
Look at him run.
Look at him run. What do you do here? Chain? Go stand in this big ball of flame. These guys are idiots.
What happened? Did you get him?
We finally got him, Bolus. That means Ripburger has to make us vice presidents now, like he promised, and give us 10,000 shares of stock each. Funny smell. What's that? The temperature light?
Well, on the bright side, I just made 20,000 shares of stock. Time to start the shareholders meeting.
Where's the hardtail?
All over the floor, Mr. Avenger.
What? What happened to your deep sentimental attachment to your father's vintage bike?
Ben, it's just a bike. I can put it back together in about half an hour. That's assuming, of course, I can find that key.
What key are you talking about?
Key to my dad's safe. I remember he hid it somewhere on this bike, but I've looked everywhere and I can't find anything that even looks like a key.
Okay.
What's in the safe that's so important?
My dad's will. I'm counting on him to tell the truth about me finally.
Why did he keep you a secret all these years?
He didn't want people to find out about my mom.
What's so bad about Mrs. Corley?
She wasn't my mom.
Ah, but how are we going to get in the factory?
In the back of the factory, there's a secret entrance that leads straight into Dad's office. He used to sneak me in so I could help him with his bike designs.
When he got too old to do all the work himself?
Nah, this was back when I was 6.
How was your flight?
Well, there were some explosions during takeoff and I landed in a minefield. But other than that, it was fine.
Yeah, I'm fine, by the way.
I'm
Sheesh.
fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
Great, now help me find that key.
What are we in, anyway?
It's a C-330 Big Mouth Industrial Cargo Jumbo Transport we fixed up. We want to get it rolling so we can take it to biker rallies.
You're going to try to fly this thing?
Rolling, Ben. Rolling. This baby's flying days are over, just like mine.
Remember that time you tried to kill me?
Yeah, we really taught you a lesson. Get it?
How do I find the secret passage?
Well, it's tricky. You have to wait for all the utility meters to turn black. Then you kick the wall in just the right spot, and you're in.
How do I find the right spot to kick?
Dad just knew exactly where to kick it. But I remember that there was this big crack in the wall, and if I lined up that crack with my eye level and kicked the wall right in front of me, this weird portal would open up.
What if I can't find that spot?
Just line up your eyes with the crack, wait for the meters to go black, and kick.
That kicking part is pretty vague.
Look, I was only 6. Give me a break.
I'll see what I can do.
Right.
Sheesh. And you got these parts here. And each of them has like some different numbers on them. Well, here we go. Well, using the power of the phone, we'll just take a quick picture of the screen here, and that'll have all the info on it. But the upcoming puzzle, the one where she's describing the door to kick to get into the factory, was actually an infamous puzzle for Full Throttle, because I can show you the retro for what it looked like.
Here, take the photos.
Oh.
I don't want them. Show them to someone important if you get a chance.
Thanks, Mo.
Mo gave me the photos of her dad's murder. Gruesome.
Gruesome, yeah, indeed. But yeah. So if you look here, the spot to kick, I think it's like right here. But on the old version, you could click anywhere on this wall. Like you can click this wall at any point. So as an adventure gamer, you just want to look and find the thing that's going to lead you to where you have to go. But if you're able to kick any of these pixels, it's actually pretty hard, and there's like no visual indication. The whole trick was supposed to be, oh, she's 6, so she's only about this tall, so it goes over here. But it wound up being like an infamously difficult puzzle, unintentionally. Kick it. Oh no! Oh no! Had to wait for the things to all line up. Kick. It's got me infamously difficult now. Come on. Eye line, follow it, stand right in front, kick. It's right here, isn't it? Uh-oh. The ghost of... The ghost of areas past has come to haunt me. It's not this. Is it? Is it that? It's not that. Can't be that. I'm sure it's over here. I thought it was this right here. A little green. Help you figure it out. I'll line it up with your eye line and stand right in front. Okay. Come on. Yeah, that's it right there. There you go. Yeah, they have that little green thing there to help you guide you. I don't know. Just call it a fail. But alright, we're in. Oh, it's about the same. A crazy looking office. Corley's desk. Put your lips on it.
I'm not putting my lips on that. Very austere. No drawers. Furniture moving? No. Furniture moving? No. Now that's art. Look at that stadium burn. That's gonna take a bite out of the pension fund.
Sheesh.
Shatterproof. Thick glass.
Thick glass. Hell of an office. It's just like dreary, dark area. What's that? Floor safe. Oh, sweet. I'd have missed that. MSC. Okay, let us use our phone picture here to assist us. Let's see here. Feel free to go ahead and open up. I got a Samsung Galaxy S7 in 2019. Let's just say its best days are behind it. So it's a little slow. By that I mean a lot slow. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. I want another phone, but nah, not that bad. Alright, how many you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 digits. 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, so 1, 5, 4, 4, 9, 2 maybe? 1, 5, 4, 4, 9, 2. Yeah.
There's some sort of card. A tape. I sure hope that's Corley's will.
I think you can go back to Mo and like talk to her about it.
I sure hope that's Corley's will.
Corley Motors. All right. Nice.
Locked.
Card reader.
This is where you put the card.
What's down this way?
It's locked.
No.
Looks like the meeting started.
Was not only an inspirational leader, but also a great personal friend. His loss affects us all deeply. Malcolm and I spoke often of the future. We talked of a day when Corley Motors would move beyond its humble beginnings into a new vehicular age. And although his tragic death took him from us sooner than anyone expected,
Look at this guy laughing.
Malcolm Corley's dream remains. And I shall carry out that dream in his memory. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to present to you the future of Corley Motors. The Corley minivan.
Corley was right. I never dreamed it would actually come to minivans, though.
Hey, who are you? How long have you been there? Oh, security! Help! Security!
That's gotta be the same voice from
What took you so long? He ran down the hallway. Move it.
Sheesh.
Mavis must be seeing things.
Mavis. That's gotta be the same voice as like Doctor from the Venture Brothers. Was it? I can't remember her name. She's a sidekick to the Monarch. All right, let's see if this card takes us.
Cool.
Cool. Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, nothing. Motor level lever.
in this time of economic
Lamp level.
downturn.
I think this one took me a while to figure out because I've never seen one of these machines in real life.
It's locked.
Yeah, the presentation stops.
What the hell is going on up there?
I'm on it. Motor speed got off is all. Hang on a minute.
Yes. Now then.
I hate this old equipment. My girdle needs less adjusting.
Oh man. We'll do one more. I know how to rig it up, but how do you? Let's change the lamp level. Let's see what happens with this. Because you want her to go over there.
Ay, ay, ay.
This is intolerable.
I'm on it. Just a lamp adjustment. Be fixed in no time.
Yes. Now then.
But we need to get into this room where she's at. And to do that, you gotta do is set these both to like high. Which I didn't really get. There we go. That'll do.
Not again.
Not again.
Just readjusting the lamp and motor controls here.
Yes. Now then.
No, not yet. I know that you gotta rig this up somehow. Just gotta figure out how you're supposed to do it. She's got all those reels over there.
I don't think that plays reel-to-reel tapes.
Maybe that chain?
It's meant for nuts.
What do you use this for?
I'm saving that chain for my friends on the old mine road.
Motor level.
Children, well, they're our future.
What you see before you right now is my vision for you.
Yeah, there we go. Wipes it out.
Oh, perfect.
This is a disaster.
You're telling me we're gonna have some major downtime here. Why don't you tell a joke or something?
I don't know any jokes. You know, this reminds me of an amusing anecdote about
Oh.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
So now it should be in there for a little while, and we should be able to get in here. Yeah.
I don't want to set off any alarms.
Easel.
This is where you put the cards for the big screen video projector.
Okay. That would be for the photos. Nice.
Now, this next slide shows our new, more aggressive corporate strategy.
Hello there. If you're hearing this, I must have croaked. Well, people gotta move on, you know, and make room for other people. And that's what I'm here to talk about today. I've made room for someone else to take my place at Corley Motors. And it ain't that embezzling crook Adrian Ripburger. Rip, you don't belong at the head of my company. You belong in jail. I let that man talk me into far too many things. Like keeping my daughter a secret. He was wrong. I was wrong. I should have stood by her. I hope, Maureen, that you forgive me, and that you take over Corley Motors and run it however you see fit. All right, that's enough. How do I turn this damn thing off?
I'm sorry you had to hear that tape from one of Malcolm's psychiatric sessions.
Uh-huh.
Near the end, he suffered many paranoid delusions. He was haunted by powerful forces of his own creation.
And here's one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Maureen Corley, and do I have a heck of a story for you. By the time I'm done, you'll see why this man should be in jail. Hey! Where'd he hobble off to?
Uh-oh. There he goes.
And then he sent his goons after me.
Run, Ripburger. When it's time to find you, we'll just follow the shiny trail.
Yes, of course we'll have daycare facilities. Any other questions? Oh, speak of the devil. Come over here, Ben.
Ben. Well,
That was great, Ben. You're finally where we were meant to be all along.
So, after we pick up your bike, we'll go get my gang out of jail.
And then find out why my gang never showed up to help us.
And then you go business suit shopping.
Don't remind me.
Don't complain. You're going to be rich.
At this point, I'd settle for just a little peace and quiet.
Ripburger! Ah! You motherfucker! Maureen!
She interrupted my speech, Ben. She really shouldn't have. I was just about to talk about the inherent dangers of motorcycle operation.
Don't worry.
Can't you make this damn thing go any faster?
Now you get to do this whole like complicated fight deal. But I'll tell you what, we will finish it off right now. Let's go. There you go. Get that.
My cane!
You'll need more than a cane when I'm through with you, Ripburger.
Take that. Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Oh, but I don't see a nut. I don't see a nut anywhere on that.
What do you have? Just a chain?
I'm saving that chain for my friends and those mine.
Come on. I know that you, Oh. There we go. There we go. Yeah.
No one sneaks up on me from behind.
Woo. Good job, Maureen. Oh, snaps. Of course.
I thought you said this thing couldn't move.
I said it couldn't fly. I never said it couldn't taxi.
Well, flying would be nice since we're headed for the gorge.
Ripburger, you're going to kill all of us.
Shh, Ben, don't move.
How do you stop this thing?
From the cockpit.
Watch this. This is cool.
Doc! Careful, Ben.
I love that smile, like it's like Indiana Jones of it. So this cockpit sequence has like a million
So much for the
combinations.
controls. I could have used those.
But
Damn.
fortunately, I do remember what to do here. Maybe. Landing. Back. Takeoff. Pre. Back. Mid. Back. Post. Gear. Race
Here
gear.
goes
This is
nothing.
it. But you can go through like 100 menus there and just have to redo this last part over and over. Fortunately, we've
Ben,
done
what
it.
did you do? Ben! Ben! Are you alive?
I am, but I don't know about Ripburger.
I can see him. He's out cold. Climb back here, quick.
Main menu, defense menu, machine guns, control, system off. There you go. That'll do.
Well, that answers that.
Alright. I think we should be able to just walk back. Yep.
Nothing to hold on to over there.
There we go. Now for the cinematic ending. Huh. Huh. Ha!
Wait, come back! We need your weight in the plane!
Ben! There you go. There you go. Croissant explosion incoming. Nice.
Life was a game to him, and he played it by his own rules. He was a mystery to most of us, and yet an inspiration to us all. He gave us freedom. He gave us power. He gave us wings. He gave us wheels. Thank you, Malcolm Corley, for giving us a dream that will never die.
So,
So,
maybe we could do lunch sometime next week.
yeah, sure. Lunch sounds great.
Things aren't gonna change, are they, Ben? I mean, just because I'm in charge of the company now, and living in a mansion and riding around in limos, well, that doesn't mean we won't spend a lot of time together, does it?
Look, Mo, you're in a different league now. You shouldn't be hanging out with the likes of me anymore.
But Ben... Oh, just a second. Hello? What? No, that's crazy. Is he nuts? Look, move the meeting up to 5 and tell the plant foreman that I'm coming over personally to inspect those parts. I know, that's what I told him. Excuse me, what was that last part? No, that alloy was flawed to begin with. Uh-huh, yeah, good, great.
And there goes Ben. In memory of Roy Conrad. Yeah, unfortunately, the voice of Ben Throttle passed away. It's why they never really made a sequel. It just didn't feel like they could. They tried several times, but they just didn't feel like they could get the same quality from anybody else. So, they didn't. So that is Full Throttle. Really great adventure game. Nice and short, nice and sweet, but really high quality. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That is an old LucasArts adventure game, one of the last ones before Grim Fandango, which would be the last one for a long time for LucasArts. In fact, Grim Fandango was the end of it. That's when Tim Schafer, the guy who was behind pretty much the end of their adventure game series, went to form Double Fine. And this game, the remastered version, was made by Double Fine, which is kind of a nice twist, you know, that although Disney owns the rights to Lucasfilm and all the other stuff, that, you know, at least they were able to go and get their own game back and make that. So that's good for Tim, you know, and his team to have a chance to work on something that they worked on all back in the 90s and do the remaster proper justice. So it is an awesome series of games, and there's other great adventure games out there as well. Monkey Island 2, Maniac Mansion, The Dig, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, and one of my favorites, Day of the Tentacle, and Grim Fandango, which is probably one of the best adventure games ever made. Tim Schafer would make one more adventure game, actually, not that long ago, called Broken Age, and it was the first game that used Kickstarter. So it's kind of common to see, not common, but it's more common to see games formed on Kickstarter or Fig or GoFundMe, not GoFundMe, but, you know, crowd-funded games. Probably the most infamous example is Mighty No. 9, but one of the first big examples, like for like a real full game to get created, was definitely Broken Age, and there's a whole documentary on YouTube on it. It's pretty good. It's a Double Fine adventure. But anyway, back to this game, Full Throttle. Something about the dialogue and everything in this game just really managed to capture the whole image of, like, you know, just a guy out riding, you know, just like, I don't know. It's kind of the same thing that you get from Yojimbo and the Wanderer and The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Someone who's just kind of out on the road. Some movies and some media are good at capturing that, others try, they just can't do it. But this one did a pretty good job for that, at least I always thought so. Once again, cleverly written dialogue, great animation, not too difficult, which is, you know, it makes it for a pleasurable experience, something you can finish in one night. And, you know, if you have a friend or somebody else who would play games, who doesn't maybe even play games, like I played Broken Age with my wife. Believe me, she's no video game player, and it's fun to just kind of, adventure games are something that you can get people into who don't normally play games. So if you haven't tried one, try one. And the puzzle solving can be very rewarding. In the same way that beating a game like Dark Souls is rewarding, figuring out the puzzles and talking to everybody, I also feel is rewarding. But you also have to kind of be into the game, so it depends on what you like. Some people aren't going to like adventure games, but for those that can find enjoyment in just going around and talking to people and you know, just kind of enjoying the world for what it is, you'll like some adventure games. Give them a shot. There's some great ones out there. A lot of great free ones as well. But yeah, Full Throttle. Straight on the back of Day of the Tentacle. I kind of mentioned this earlier, but a lot of the other adventure games, especially ones from LucasArts, have been a lot less serious. This one was more serious, which was kind of cool. It was nice to see like a change of pace. If this is your first exposure to adventure games, I would say that the majority of them aren't as heavy, where somebody actually dies or that kind of thing. Usually a lot of them are more cartoony and goofy, and it kind of lets you get away with a lot more different things for puzzles. Like Day of the Tentacle, there's this whole thing where you can, like, you're supposed to, like, get a cat to look like a skunk, so you have, like, paint a white stripe on a fence that goes under the fence. It's like straight out of cartoons. This one not so much. They tried to do a little bit more of a serious take on it, but anyway, this is a pretty good game. You can pick it up on Steam or the PlayStation Network or maybe Xbox. Don't know about that one, but I know you can definitely get it on the PlayStation Network because that's what I played it on. Ah, there we go. Great music for this as well. I mean, they really had for such a short game, they had a lot of different soundtracks. And the voice acting talent of Mark Hamill, of course, who you can hear definitely has a little bit of the Batman the Animated Series Joker going on, or the same Joker from most of the Arkham games except for Arkham Origins. So if you played any of the Batman Arkham games, the Mark Hamill also plays the Joker in those. So he did a good job as Ripburger and several other characters. Definitely voice acting is Mark Hamill's other claim to fame, aside from being Luke Skywalker. These games also have a commentary mode where you can hear the creators' commentary and what they were thinking at the time when, blah blah blah, for how they used to work on scenes. It's a kind of a cool little look back. It's also a concept art mode as well, and all the soundtracks. So yeah, if you're ever interested in learning about video game or video game making, it's a definitely a educational experience to listen to these guys talk about making games in the 90s and all the limitations they had. It's like, this thing required 16 mega RAM. 16 meg! It's like, it just couldn't be done. Oh, the old days. But yeah, this is definitely a awesome game, awesome storytelling game. That last sequence, I don't know if I mentioned this or not until right now, I just thought about it, but that's the first time I've ever actually gone through the entire thing without making any mistakes. It's probably my 4th time playing the game, but it's, I don't know, probably been about a year, but maybe it hasn't been that long, I'm not sure, but either way, usually that last sequence where you have to grab the cane and like shove it into the fan and do all that stuff, normally you're on a pretty strict time limit too, so as things happen you have like only a certain amount of time before you'll just fly off the edge and then it'll start you back off at the beginning like, oh wait, no, that's not how it went. So I was glad I was able to show off the cinematic ending for you guys the way it was supposed to be done. Believe me, that menu for the gear to lower the plane's tires, holy smokes, they have so many like red herrings that you can go down. I mean, they definitely made it so that you're going to try that like 5 or 6 times easily. I mean, they've got like, oh, deploy a parachute, or all these other solutions that seem like they would be much better, menus that lead nowhere. Check it out sometime. But yeah, it's pretty solid, and glad that the ending went off well. David Devon. But I really like adventure games. Whined about not being in the credits. Jerry Bertolo and Kevin Boyle, well behaved at the ranch. What? Unspecified wrangling. The team would like to thank the following people. Okay. Let's see, what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh yeah, I actually would like to do a couple more adventure games. There's a couple that I never completed that are really classics. Sam & Max I never did. Toonstruck I never did. Also never finished The Dig, which, oh man, that is a hard one. I just think maybe I need to try it again. There's a lot of visual puzzles in The Dig. And then I never finished Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. That was actually surprisingly good. That was the very first thing I recorded in OBS, actually, but I didn't put it up because I was just testing around. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try and do a couple of these adventure games. Beneath the Steel Sky is another great one. OTG did a playthrough on that. Over the Gun, if you don't know who that is, he's another playthrough guy. Look him up. You can find his link at the bottom of my channel. He's got, I don't know, 10 or 11 years worth of content that he's done. Including he was the first person to put up Portal, Still Alive, that song from the old Valve game. You might remember it. But yeah, OTG, one of the old schooler RPG playthroughers. He played Beneath the Steel Sky, and I went back and played it myself afterwards. It was kind of cool seeing some of the stuff he did, like check and whatnot. Tim would like to thank to think no cats and does not endorse cat ownership. Okay. Special biker haiku section. Bar fighters leap out. Moths tangle with orange, hot flame. My nose thrice broken. Splitting lanes at Rush, Beamer tries to cut. Splitting lanes at Rush, Beamer tries for a cutoff. Taste my righteous chain. Booming thunder rolls. Clutch release, throttle open. Red smear on the pavement. Ugh. Wet grease on the road. Makes me laugh as my buddy slides under a truck. Oh, come on. On the road for days. 2 wheels and engine to me. I don't brush my teeth. Sky covers the land. Dark goggles cover my eyes. Speed covers my tracks. Alright. Road rises upwards. Forehead smiles for the pavement. Cranium tastes bad. Emmett drops a load. Green crap coats the road like snow. Just takes a little. Todd doesn't like you. Bang on the door, but say nothing. Can you not talk, hen? Okay. Whiff in the asphalt. Hot leather. Shiny metal. See? I am manly. My male fantasy. Now a profit-making game. Maybe I'll get chicks. I actually ride a bike too. It's kind of interesting. But hey, we managed to ramble on till the end there. LucasArts, the masters of adventure games. I think the last game LucasArts released was Star Wars Battlefront 2 for Xbox 360 and PS2. Or Xbox, something like that. Might have been PS2 and the Xbox. These bunnies. Come on. Anyway, we won't make you sit through that, so. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Feel free to drop a like, comment, subscribe, YouTube, blah 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 blah. But if you have any feedback or any games you'd like to see me play or any other adventure games you might like to see, let me know. Drop it in the comments and get it rolling. So, with that, take it easy, fellas, and we will see you next time. See you guys.